Hello everybody, welcome to another Miniverse Make It Mini Food. Today we are doing the red velvet cake from series 1, Valentine's. So we're going to crumble the outside, put the frosting on there, and then do a little like topper with the, I don't know what they're called, little like sweet sticks. So we have our sun-baked sweets. Alright, so we have 4 sticks in there. We're going to be using 2. We have our heart-shaped icing here. Perfect. We got red velvet crumbles that we're going to be putting on the outside. We have vanilla frosting here that we will be using for the outside of the cake. Sun-baked sweets. We have a love cake. What's that tiny thing say? Award-winning bakery. All right. It is heart-shaped, which is very cute. We'll take it out of there. Awesome. I don't know how they make them. I think they're hollow inside. Oh yeah, they feel pretty hollow in there. Excellent. So a little plasticky. Put that back in there for now. It comes with a rose gold cake stand, some rose gold tongs, and a rose gold spatula. So what we're going to do is basically put the frosting on the outside of the cake. Let's take this out of there. Move this over. Alright, we're going to need... one moment. Let me find my silicone thing. Actually, no. There's some parchment paper right here. Hold on. That's a really big one. Where's the small one? Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to cut this in half. Or fold this in half, I mean. Okay. Let me move a bunch of stuff out of the way real quick. Oh, goodness. That was easy. Okay. Let's put the cake on top here. We're going to need some red crumble. We're going to need this. We're going to need the spatula. So the instructions say, where is it? Over here. To put the glaze frosting, it doesn't say, it says vanilla. Frosting all over the cake. Then we crumble it. And then we put the top those little like frostings on top. And then we top it with the 2 sticks as garnish, basically. So the picture looks like this, so I'm going to try to achieve that. This is going to be messy, so I'm going to clean my hands as well as I can after. Let me start with mixing the resin, and I don't want to use too much, so let's go in. Smear it in the top here. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to use more than I thought. Alright, make sure you get it just touching everything, basically. Swirl it around. The red crumbles will stick to everywhere that has the sorry, I'm so good at getting it out of frame. The red crumbles will stick to everywhere that has the glaze. And I know I'm getting it all over my hand. You know what? Let's do it in little bit parts. I'm cleaning my hands as I go, so do not worry. Okay, red velvet crumble here. Let's cut a tiny little hole in the corner, just a little bit. We don't want to overuse. Whoops, oh my gosh, wow. Oh yeah, they're very little crumbles. Okay, it's like the kinetic sand. So I'm going to use my bowl here. Hold my cake over my bowl and sprinkle it all around, and it will just adhere to everywhere that you put the frosting. And with the resin, if you give it a moment, it'll suck it in. Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do is cure that in place. Okay, so then we're going to do the edges. Take a little bit here. I don't want to overdo it, but we're going to do edge side by side. I mean, not edge by edge, side by side. A little bit of resin that I got cured on it. And it's easier to do it this way just so that you don't have to touch everything. Okay, and make sure you do it over a little bowl or something. It still gets everywhere no matter what you do. But that's why you use the parchment paper and use the bowl so you can clean it up later. And then I dust off the editor. This is going to be a little bit of a process. I'm going to cure it down here so that it does not cure my resin up there. Alrighty. It's looking good. It's becoming a red velvet crumb cake. Try not to sprinkle it everywhere. Okay. We're doing it in segments so that it will stick, but also it'll look good. Of course, it's impossible not to get it everywhere. And just keep curing. Okay. And then we'll do the last side here. Looks good. All right, final cure. Alrighty, so now that we have it all red velvet crumbed, which is perfect, I'm going to dust it off and clean it up real good and put it in for a final cure. And we'll be back to do the final touches. Alrighty, so we did a full cure on the velvet crumble. And then it comes with icing here that is shaped like a heart. So we're going to open this. Boop. I love when they do this. It makes our lives a little easier because it makes it easier to decorate and look pretty. So in order to put that on there, I think the instructions are telling us, of course, because you're only going to really have the frosting. But I'm going to use a little bit of clear because it's going to be easier. So you can use the frosting if you want or the clear. Let's open our other things too. Our little snack sticks here. We come with 4. Let's get 2 of them because we're going to garnish with 2. They look like a vanilla strawberry. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to take my toothpick wherever I put it. One moment. Alrighty, so I'm going to take a little bit of clear on the side here that I have. And we're going to put it around the top of the heart. Let's see. So, go around the outer edge here where the frosting is going to stick. It's going to seep into the crumble a little bit, so we're going to need to maybe do it twice. As you see, it's getting glossy where I'm putting it. I've been seeing this cake for a while, and I was hoping that I could get it, so I'm excited that I did get able to do it. Okay, so what we're gonna do basically is just, this is a generous little around it. I don't know if it's gonna keep it in place or not, but this is what we're gonna do. So put that down, pick up your heart frosting here, stick it on, and put it right around the edge of where you're gonna think it's gonna go, or where you think it looks best. One moment. Okay, I think it looks best there. So we're gonna spot cure it. The clear resin we put down, I'm gonna try to hold this down in place and cure it. But then we're gonna have to reinforce it after, because I don't think it's gonna stay with just that little bit of resin, because it seeped into the crumble. All right, it's a little bit secure, but I'm gonna add a little bit more, like a spot weld basically. Take a little bit of clear resin and I'm gonna drop it right, as you can see, around the edge here. This is so that it's a real secure. If you can see right through there, you can see through it. So if you can, take a big glob of clear resin, and it's always good to have clear resin on this hand, because that, as you see, it's not going to show through. Well, I mean, it will show glossy, but it won't show through. So like if I were to put the vanilla on there, you'd see white everywhere. Okay, and I'm gonna do just a little bit around the edges, all around it, and I'll speed through that real quick, and then we will get to the garnish. Okay, I'm gonna do a real quick full cure, and then we'll be back to do garnish. Alrighty, so I did a cure on that, so that's nice and cure. And then we're gonna top it off. I took the liberty of gluing these together. I just put some little resin on each of them. So how's it showing the picture? I think they're like standing up like this. Maybe laying down. I think they look very cute there. Okay, so I'm gonna put just a very little clear resin on the edge of each of the sticks. And then strategically place them. Okay, I want them right there, laying down, I think. Oh, yeah. Right in the middle. Just make sure it looks good like that. Okay. All right, I'm gonna add just a little bit more on the edges of where I cured them. All right, perfect. Looks very cute. Little topper of like the little stuffed sticks, and then we'll put it on our, where's our doily? I thought it came with a doily, but maybe not. Red velvet cake, red velvet heart cake. Looks very delicious. Thank you guys for watching another video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to be doing series 2 of Valentine soon, so stay tuned. Watch and like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.